Hello and welcome to episode 116 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on the different types of horse bardings. First I will start by showing you how to make the three different types. Then Raynstorm and me will show you what they look like on different horses and the different types, so you can start to get an idea of which one perhaps it is that you would like. Okay, so the three different types of barding you've got is cloth, leather and chain. So let's start by making the cloth barding. Now I know I've made the cloth barding previously, but I thought because I'm covering all of the bardings, it wouldn't make much sense to omit the cloth. So let's bring up the recipe window and take a look. So you'll see down here I've put barding. That now is listing off the different types. We're going to start with the cloth barding. So let's add that to the crafting window. Right, okay, so we can see here cloth barding. Now what we are going to need to do is combine them, otherwise there won't be enough. So let's combine. There we go, and we'll drop that in the window. Right, okay, so here we are. Here's the cloth barding, 68% chance. Let's create. Failed. Failed. And there we go. In the end we got it. So there's the cloth barding. Next we've got the leather barding. For the leather barding we will need rivets, which luckily I've got in the forge. So let's just grab all of the rivets, and now let's create the leather barding. Okay, so here it is. You'll see rivets and leather. You need 51 rivets and 5 leather. For the square pieces of cloth, you'll notice I had 49 which I combined together, and that was plenty. Okay, so let's add the leather barding, and what we'll do is, let's close that. We'll drop all of the, oh actually no, we'll create first. So let's create. Failed. And we got it, so it's unfinished. So now we add that to the crafting window, and we will first add the leather, whack that up to 4. Fail, 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 welcome to Wurm. Okay, one more leather. And now let's add the rivets. Let's bring up my skills while I'm doing this so you can see what is moving. So if we go to, where is it? Is it under tailoring? Leatherworking is the one that we're getting at the moment. Yeah, so it's using leatherworking. Cloth tailoring for the cloth barding, leather working for the leather barding, and of course smithing for the chain, because we'll be using armour chains. Got all these failures, and this is with me being on 42, so don't try and do this too low. Oh wow, this is lots of failures. Something tells me I need to work on my leather working. Right, I'm going to let my food go back up, that's it. You can see it takes a little time to make these bardings, especially, well, the cloth one was really simple and quick, but the leather one, unless you're on about 50 I'm guessing, is going to take this long for you to do as well. Still, it's not as bad as building a guard tower or raising a resource out the ocean. Or building one of the other massive structures. Right, okay, so we got our cloth barding, we've got our leather barding. Next, let's make the chain barding. For that, we will need the armour chains, so let's put the rest of the rivets in there. And you can see we're going to need 74 armour chains, so let's combine them. Okay, let's now bring up the recipe window and add the chain barding. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make sure I drop the heaviest, the 31, in there, and we need the large anvil, so we'll add that. There we go, and the chain barding. Now this one's only 32%, and it's going to use the. This one should be using the smithing, yeah, chain armour smithing. So let's take a look to see what my chain armour smithing is currently at. 41. So you'll see that all three are relatively the same, so this is going to be a complete nightmare to make. Still, I could be wrong. Straight away. So the leather one was a complete nightmare, the chain one was really simple. Right, next let's take a look at what it says about each one as to why you're making them. No documentation for that. Let's see if there's anything for the leather. No. Chain. Oh, here we go. Chain barding is the strongest armour for your horses and hell horses. It can be created with armour chains made from iron, copper, bronze and gold. Animals need to be tamed before you can equip them. It will slow down the horse by a moderate amount. So what you're doing is trading armour protection for your horse for speed of your horse. Bear that in mind. Unless of course you want to go with the cloth or leather, which will be less of it will slow up your horse less. Right, okay, well that's enough on that. Right, so let's take a look at what they look like first of all. So let's drop the cloth. There's the cloth one. Let's close the skills window. Let's drop the walking slow. Let's get rid of this stuff before I do this. And square pieces of cloth. Let's see, let's put them in this bin. And the other one weighs nothing, next to nothing. Okay, so let's look at what the leather barding looks like. Leathery. And let's look what the chain barding looks like. That one went a bit funny, and there we go. Right, well, let's take a look at them now on the horses themselves. Say hello, Raynstorm.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here.
Okay, so me and Raynstorm, or Raynstorm and I, are now going to go and take a look at the horses in the pasture, and we will outfit them with the bardings. Is that correct, Raynstorm?
Well, let's show them how to put barding on a horse. Grab one of them, it doesn't matter which one.
Right,
not the horse,
okay.
the barding. Grab one of the bardings you just made. Oh, wait a minute. Do a cloth one because the iron, the chain one will be too hot.
Right, okay, so cloth.
I'm going to give you some oats to name one with.
Yeah. Okay, so in order to put my barding on this horse, I first need to tame it, like we just read from the wiki.
There's two ways you can put barding on. If you are on a deed, you can brand your horses with your brand, and then you can just put them on and off. But if you're not, if your horses are not branded, you have to tame them.
Oh, so there you go. Yeah, excellent point about the branding. Okay, so let's try and tame this horse. Now my taming should be somewhat okay. I'm sure I remember doing a lot of taming. Let's check. So if we look under nature, animal taming, alright, it's only 17, never mind. No wonder it ignored me. Okay, let's try again.
Be careful, they bite.
Oh yeah, so do I if it bites me. Okay, so that time I got it. Notice of course it's gone from blue to green. Okay, so now that it's tamed, we will activate the cloth barding, right click the horse, and
You need some help?
oh wait a minute, no, look at the equipment, that's it.
Right.
So you look at the equipment, expand the torso, and is it the torso?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's got a saddle. I wonder if they both go on.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah, so there you go. The cloth barding's just dropped to the bottom there. So you place it on the torso though, like I've just shown, and that way you get to use both. For the saddles, horseshoes, we'll take a look at them in the next episode. But for now, we're just looking at the bardings. So there we go. There's the horse with the barding. How cool does that look? Okay, right. So we going over there now?
Yep. Get on a horse. You have a rope with you?
Don't need it. It's got the saddle on.
Oh, no. It's got reins.
Oh, is it?
Or bridle. Bridle. The bridle allows you to lead the horse without a rope. The saddle allows you to ride or leave your horse anywhere you want without having to tie it up to something.
Mm.
It won't run off. And the horseshoes allow you to run faster.
Well, we'll go over all of that in the next episode.
Yes. The cloth barding gives you
I can't
very little
protection, but it impedes the slowness.
No,
less.
very little.
Yeah, very little. That's what I'm saying. You get little armour, but you impact on the horse. The speed of the horse is little.
But on the leather, there's a little more protection, but you also take a hit to your speed.
Mm. Can't believe how long the leather barding took to make. The cloth and the chain were nearly instant.
You just got lucky, that's all. Or unlucky.
Well, no, with the leather one, I had to add 51 rivets, all individually. With the armour, the chain one, I just added the chain in the one lump.
We'll just leave the horses here so
Okay.
that we can walk. Now, do you realize when you're on a horse, you can click any of the tiles around you, and that's where you'll just band at? If you just click on the horse and say disband, you'll drop right at the horse.
I
But if
didn't
you-
know that.
If you click on one to the right or left, you'll actually end up there when you just.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. So just so you all see, it's not a fluke. Is that too far? No. There you go. Same must apply to boats then, and the
Yes, it
wagons
does.
and carts.
Yes, it sure does.
Oh, this looks like a military parade.
Well, here on the right, I put one of each color horse of the older colors of the horses: the white, the black, the gold, and the brown. I didn't do gray. I don't actually have any gray horses on the islands. They've all passed away. And we have very few of the new colors. Most of them are baby still, so I couldn't put armor on them. But this is the first horse is black. The second one is white. The third horse is gold, and the fourth one is brown. And this is what they look like with the cloth armor on, and with a stained wagon to match them. I like little parade horses.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the effect that you've done with the wagons as well, or the carts.
And
Yeah.
the reason why I only did one on each color horse is because you really can't. I wanted to show you that you really can't see the horse underneath this colorful
Yeah,
barding.
you only see a tiny fraction of the horse, don't you?
Just the top of their nose and their ears and parts of their feet. And on the black horse and the brown horse, if you're just looking at the feet, you couldn't even tell there's a different color horse under it.
Okay, so the most important thing to remember when you're thinking about using barding with your horses, they have to be adults, or is it adolescent up or older?
We've only put them on mature and older.
Right, so mature and older, remember that. If you try putting them on any younger, it won't work. So that'll save you hopefully a headache with that. Okay.
So the next is the leather barding, and I put two of each of the same color horse next to each of the wagons or the carts.
Yeah, that
Because
looks
you can
good.
see more of them.
Mm.
And then I stained the wagons or the carts, to kind of match the horses.
Yeah, nice touch. I
So you
like
can see
that.
what they look like.
Yeah, that is a really cool idea. Look at that. Check that out. Check you out. Okay, so there's the leather bardings.
Okay. And on the
They look
opposite
actually
side,
very cool.
yeah, they do. All of them look great in that leather barding. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Over here we have the chain. The first two are actually iron. And I have it on a gold horse and a white horse. I could have done all 4 horses, but similar to the cloth barding, you don't see a lot of the horse. So I didn't really feel it was necessary, and the 2 next to the silver, the iron are actually silver. You see there's not much different in color between the silver and the iron.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And so when you put the 4 different horses under there, you really don't see much of the horse. You do from the side, but not much.
Horses for courses.
So the next set is steel.
Got a blue tint. I like that.
Right, so I put a blue wagon behind it, so you notice that it's blue. The next set is copper, kind of gold with some green and stuff in it, so I put a gold heart behind it. Use the white horse and the gold horse. This next set is bronze. I really like this set.
Yeah, bronze looks nice.
Very earthy to me.
Yeah.
And the last set is the gold.
Let's see, what would be my favourite? I think it would be this one here.
Your steel?
Steel, yeah.
Okay, so just for you, Gamester, I decided to put some horses on a wagon.
Actually, the gold does look nice as well when you've got that many of them all grouped. Yeah, it looks very regimental. I like it.
And there's gold in the wagon, so I put gold horses and gold.
They really ought to be bison, but never mind.
So you think.
I'll have to do a bison fashion show.
There's no fashion show for bison. So anyway,
We'll make one.
That is the last of the barding, but since we're on, I did want to show everybody the updated graphics for the the adamantine and the glimmer steel armor that came out in this last episode, or last update, and we didn't get to show it because we had our fashion show before they did the update. So hold on.
We were ahead of them, ahead of the game.
Yes, we were. So this is the adamantine first.
Because if we go back, there was no difference. They all looked the same, didn't they?
Yep, they look just like the iron.
Yeah, that looks very nice, the adamantine.
It's got a nice blue.
Yeah.
Rich blue to it. And
They did a good job of that, Code Club AB.
Yes, they did. And although we're not on the fashion stage, I'm just going to do it out here, since we were showing off the horses. Now, I wouldn't go out in this stuff because it's only like 4 quality. My skills were so low.
You can fight a chicken.
Let's see.
Or, like in episode 1, fight that... Was it cockerel?
True. It was the...
Oh, that got you.
A rooster?
Yeah, rooster, there you go.
He threw me off with that. Because over here, the fighting roosters are called gamecocks.
Yeah, Gamester. And what's this one?
This one is the adamantine.
Yeah, that looks nice as well, actually.
I'm missing the jacket. Nope, I got the wrong. Nope. I'm sorry, that was the glimmer steel.
Yeah, that one's the same as what you was just wearing.
No, it's glimmer steel is what this set is. I did the adamantine.
Alright. Yeah, glimmer steel, I like the look of that.
Yeah. So this is the best armor you can create. This glimmer steel.
For the
Not
chain.
At my quality. Yeah, not at my quality though.
Yeah. Not unless you want to die really quick.
True. So that's all I have to show.
Okay, let's just quickly recap then over the bardings. So, cloth. lowest armour protection for your horse, but the horses will go, their speed will nearly be the same wearing cloth barding. They will not be impeded very much by the cloth. Next you have your leather, average armour, but it will average out your speed more, so slower horses. And last of course is your chain barding. This is what you'd go hunting. When you go out hunting, whatever it be, you will wear chain barding on your horses. You'll put chain barding on the horses. It will slow the horses down the most out of all of the different bardings, but it will give your horses the best protection. So that's a no-brainer for hunting, I guess.
For PvP.
Sorry?
If you're on a PvP server, you're going to definitely want the chain barding if you're out in battle.
Oh yeah, you dye your chain barding red, you got your serral plate on, and you come charging, and they go running. So
Yeah.
there we go. Cloth, of course, is for your military parades. I wouldn't say you'd use it for anything else apart from that and looks. Oh, look at me, my horse is in cloth barding. Leather, well, you see how long it took to make it. I just jumped straight to the chain. Right, yeah, so is that it then? Is it Raynstorm?
Yep, that's pretty much it. Next week we'll go over the other items that you need on the horse.
Yeah, other accessories for your horse, which all have very good practical uses. Thank you very much, Raynstorm, for doing and helping with this episode and all the information supplied and all your time you've devoted to doing this. If you'd like to say goodbye, I'll say the outro.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.